Fantastic day, everybody. It's Leo here. I wanted to wish you guys an extraordinary week. Welcome to the weekly Power Up and Market Update. It's the 26th of July. We're almost done. We're going into August, and I'm excited to share with you guys, what happened this week, and then also share with you the talk that I have prepared for you guys. And I'm, also really present to how grateful I am just to have this opportunity to share and collaborate and contribute. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in, regardless if you're listening to this live, regardless if you're listening to this on the replay. Thank you for being a part of this movement. You're super appreciated. And just understand and just know that you are someone that makes an impact. You make a difference and you are appreciated. So without further ado, I want to get started here, and I want to start off first off with the intention, right? Just like every week I talk about the intention, because I truly believe that with our words, we create our world, right? And the intention is one of those things that when you intend on doing something, it's going to create the results for your life, and it's going to create your results for your day. So the intention is to empower you to be inspired and resourceful to be the greatest benefit to everyone, right? That is to yourself first, because the first person that I want you to make sure that you impact is yourself. Once you are impacted yourself with the proper information, with the right state of mind, and your antenna, really broadcasting and attracting what it is that you want, then your intention is going to magnify and pull all of these things to you, because the intention is the field. It's like we have this toroidal field, and we are magnetizing everything that we have within ourselves at all times. So the intention is that you get the best information. That way you are attracting those individuals that you want in your life. And because we're in partnership, we're in real estate, our intention is to educate our real estate, clients, with whether it's to buy, sell, or invest. And the way that we're going to be able to do that is with powerful information that'll make an impact in their lives. I mean, I just had an experience over the weekend. I met with the buyer, really humble, beautiful family. I mean, it was about 6 of them that I met with. And there was this aunt and uncle that were sitting there that were co-signing, for the clients that I have. And basically how they got into a home, they were co-signed as well from someone else. So they were just saying, you know what, we're just moving it along. We're just passing it down. Somebody helped us to co-sign and got us into a first home. Now we have 2 homes. And it made the biggest difference in our life. So now we want to pass it down. So it's just like I'm really present to how beautiful it is, what it is that we do. We're facilitating someone's dreams and someone's goals to really impact the rest of their lives. So feel proud of what you do here as a real estate agent. So the talk, right? What is it that I want to talk about? What this is it. Your success is in the now. And the reason why I am saying that, because I truly believe that your success in the now. I understand that we talk about every week goals. We talk about where you're going, talk about vision. All of those things are most of the time they're at a future date, right? When we talk about a goal or a vision, we talk about it, hey, I want to be in front of the beach and making calls and blah, 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 or I want to impact this many people's lives, or I'm going to do this and that, and da. Your vision is out there somewhere. Right? What I really want you to get, though, is that success that you're after, it exists in the now. Because in the now, understand that in the now, you have everything within you right now to actually get to where you want to get to, but you have to get to it now. That's the secret of success. And this is one of the things that I really want you to pay attention to, because it's the most important. I know we get bogged down with the process, contacts, how many conversations, how many hours am I working? All of those things are important and they are secondary. Having the goals, having the commitments, having all those things are secondary. Those are just the pointers because you know where you're going. But your work, when I'm talking to you, your work, what your work is to harness those emotions and those feelings of what it is that you're creating, but alchemize those emotions in the now. You got to really feel, okay, well, my goal is to be in front of the beach with a beautiful view. I can smell the ocean, hitting my face. And I have literally like the glare of the sun hitting the water, and that sunlight is hitting my face, and I feel rejuvenated. I feel inspired. I feel connected. So your job is to really take yourself and have your emotional system get those feelings of what it's going to feel like as if it's already here, because it is here. If you have the ability to direct your emotional system and you're able to get the love, the appreciation, the gratitude, the inspiration, the flow, the peace, the well-being, if you're able to experience all those things in right now, that is going to magnetize everything. And this is what I would tell you too. Don't worry. Don't force it. Don't push it. Don't make it happen. Strive for it. All of those things actually slow down the process of you manifesting what is it that you desire. And I know this because I'm speaking from experience. When I get in my own way, when I want to make something happen, 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 I want to force an outcome. I know I'm going to do this. I know I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. What actually is beneath the surface is anxiety. It's anxiety because I want it now, I want it now, I want it now, I want it now, and I don't have it. So anxiety means I want it now and I don't have it. Right? So when you start to emit that vibration, guess what? You just keep pushing out all the stuff that you want. The stuff that you want is not even in the horizon. It's only that you get lucky sometimes because you hang out sometimes. You get into this good little state, like maybe you go to a theme park, maybe you go to a park, maybe you go to the beach, maybe you go ride a bike, maybe you go work out, maybe you go hang out with somebody you really like maybe you have like this really beautiful, joyous moment. When you have those beautiful moments, you start to actually magnetize all of your goals. And because you're in flow, you actually attract it to your life faster. When you are not in the right vibration, you're not going to attract those things. You're going to force it. And what's going to happen is that when you force it to happen, you're going to make it happen because you're a manifestor. You're going to make it happen. But if you make it happen that way, if you force it to happen, when you get to the goal, you're going to feel empty. You're not going to like yourself. You're going to feel unfulfilled. You're going to say things like, is this it? And I know that because I'm telling you, I've been there. I've done that. I've achieved all of the things that I want, but I forced them to get there. Like, I'll boom, 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 force. Years of taking action. Every single day, though, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't love my day. I didn't love myself. I didn't like just marinate in the experience every single day. And if I had started with what I'm telling you, I would have manifested it much faster. The thing is that you got to get that, yes, you're a human being and you're also a spirit. So if you're not nurturing your spirit and you're not connected to that feeling, then when you get connected to the physicality of your goal, your spirit is not going to be there because your spirit has been dragged. You've been dragging your spirit through the process, and you literally have ignored your spirit at times. And when you get to the goal, it's like, no, you haven't nourished your spirit. You haven't nourished your soul. There's no fulfillment. There's no purpose, and there's nothing of substance, of reality. So if you really want to be successful in the now. Train yourself to feel those emotions in the now. Spend some time harnessing that feeling in the now and really get that what you're after is right here. And I know that you hear this and you're like, yeah, I've heard this before, but are you doing it? Are you actually doing it? Or are you still operating with fear and anxiety and pain and frustration? Because if you are, you're not doing anything. I'd rather you take a nap, go to sleep until you can get yourself in a good feeling. And once you're in a good feeling, then pick up the phone and see the results that are going to happen and the results that are going to come to you. Things will come to you, but you got to train yourself to really believe that. You're an attractor. The law of attraction. Everybody believes in the law of attraction, but nobody actually does it. Everybody believes it. Yeah, let me think about it. Yeah, the car, the house, the beach, the perfect, mate, blah, 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 blah. All of these things. You focus, but in the meantime, your energy is off. And why I want to tell you that your success is in the now and why it's so important, because get this, you're going to die one day. You're going to die. And when you die, are you going to look back at your life and say, I did everything I was going to do? Or are you going to look and say, man, I worried about things so much and I was overwhelmed constantly and I didn't have anything to worry about. I had everything I needed. I didn't get to spend those quality, beautiful moments with my spouse, with my loved ones, with my friends. I didn't get to go out in nature and connect and breathe and use my body, this beautiful body that God blessed me with. I didn't get to use it. So you're going to have one of two things when you get to the end. It's going to be regret, or it's going to be inspiration and gratitude. And you're going to say, man, I lived the life that I loved. So what I want to encourage you to do is to live a life that you love, because the success is in the now. It's in the now. I'm successful right now. It doesn't matter if my bank account is there, if my cars are there, if the houses are there. Nothing matters, because I'm successful in my heart. And that's the way that the greatest, most successful people on this planet make things happen. Because we experience a lot of downs. We experience ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. But if you train yourself to live in the world of like, you know what, I'm grateful for everything I have, and God is always blessing me with what I need. And if you get there, then when the downs happen, you recognize that God is preparing you for something better, for something greater. Don't doubt things. When things happen to you in your life, don't force them to happen. Don't try to change them. Don't get yourself into like this state of like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Because you're missing it. God is blessing you at all times, but you got to recognize the gold, but you got to dig. You got to dig to get to the gold. And if you don't dig, you're just at the surface, then you're going to see just the surface, right? And you might be in a desert right now. You might be in an oasis right now. But if you don't dig, you're not going to find the gold. You're not going to find the treasure chest. And the treasure chest is beneath the surface. It's within yourself, right? And I think that I'm going to leave you with that there. That's the talk that I have for you today. I intend that it impacted you, it woke you up, and it got you to see who you truly are. You're an infinite, divine, blessed being, right? So create an extraordinary week. Now let me go to the next part of the meeting. The weekly market update. What happened in 1 week, right? What happened? Did real estate sell? Were there properties listed? Were there properties that they go in escrow? Is the market going down? What's going on? Well, this is the reality. This is the facts. These are the numbers. This is what I want you to look at. This is what you got to pivot to. Get your mind here. Los Angeles County, 10,000 homes available. San Bernardino County, 2,800 homes available. Orange County, 4,600 homes available. Riverside County, 4,400 homes available. Closed in Los Angeles County. 1,175 homes in 1 week. 7 days. 7 days, 1,175 homes in one county. 1.1 billion in LA. If we go to Orange County, 620 homes, 594 million. San Bernardino County, 530 homes, 219 million. Riverside County, 741 homes, 356 million. Now we look at San Diego. What happened in San Diego? 4,400 homes available, 5,300 in escrow, 692 closed, 541 million in volume. What happened in all 5 counties, right? 2.8 billion closed in 1 week, almost $3 billion. 3,761 homes sold. So my question is, how many of those homes do you want to sell? Then there's no right or wrong answer. What kind of lifestyle do you want? What kind of impact would you like to have? And whatever the answer is, this is going to really predict, and it's going to dictate, the kind of actions you're going to take, because you might be okay with selling one house a month. That's okay. No judgment there. You might be okay with selling one house a week. That's okay. You might be okay with selling one house a day. Who knows? You might be okay with selling way more than that. Whatever your vision and your goal is, you got the market and you got the activity to make it happen. So put your mind to it and attract that business, because you're a creator. You're a magnet. What happened in expireds? 453 homes expired off market, and that's been on average about 500 homes on a weekly basis. This means that the owners missed the mark to sell their property, and it could have been one of two things. Maybe they failed on the pricing. Maybe they failed because they hired an agent that didn't give them the advice, or didn't have the courage to give them the real information, or maybe wasn't misinformed. Who knows? 453 homeowners need your help right now. That means get out there, make it happen, and speak to these owners, because more than ever, you as a realtor, you are more essential than ever, right? For sale by owner, really? That's not going to work right now. For sale by owners, expired, people that are trying to sell their homes off market, that doesn't work in today's market. Hiring a professional like yourself, it's going to make an impact in their life, and it's going to make an impact in your life. So get out there and get that business. So what happened in foreclosures? This is something that I pay attention to on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, because this is going to indicate what's going to happen if the market is the market going to go down? Where is it going to go? I'm looking at the prices, I'm looking at the interest rates, and I'm also looking at the foreclosures. So foreclosures in all 4 counties have been down every week. We only have 851 pre-foreclosures in Riverside, 741 in San Bernardino, 2,200 in Los Angeles, and 637 in Orange County. What's actually scheduled to sell, this means that they're still due to sell at auction this month, and the numbers have gone down as well. They've all been postponed. 31 in Riverside, 25 in San Bernardino, 148 in Los Angeles, and 31 in Orange County. This is temporary, right? I want you guys to think about this. These homes have been postponed, and these owners still need your help, right? This is why I bring this information on a weekly basis, because these owners still need you to reach out to them, connect with them, and give them some information on what they can do to solve their situation, right? You as a real estate agent, you should know all of the different programs and different, systems that you can utilize to impact their life. Maybe it's selling, maybe it's a short sale, maybe it's a modification, who knows? But go out there and help them, because this is a market that needs your help now. And if you don't go out there and help them, this market's only going to continue to grow, and they're going to go to foreclosure, and we're going to have a bunch of REOs. This is going to make a negative impact in our market. I truly believe that if we go out there and empower all of these people out there that need our help, we could make it. We don't have to crash our market like it normally happens. We get to create that. We really do. And it really comes from doing business with integrity and educating our consumers and really bringing value to them, right? But you got to be an advisor. You're no longer a salesperson. The salesperson is a thing of the past. You as a real estate agent, you are an advisor. So what happened with EXP? This is our stock, $18.59 a share. We hit over 20 bucks just a couple of days ago. Incredible things are happening with EXP. Over 32,000 agents around the world. We got 4,067 agents in California. We grew by 60 from last week. And our stock, again, very stable, very solid. I mean, this is life-changing. This is a built-in retirement vehicle. This is something that you're going to look back in 5 to 10 years from now and say, thank you, God, for putting me in a company where I have a piece of the company, because I'm telling you, you're going to be one of the millionaires in this company. Get yourself as much stock as you possibly can. Obviously, it doesn't guarantee it that it's going to continue to go up, but I want to get my hands on as much stock because I believe that this company is going to grow. I love this company. Interest rates, 3 to 3.5%. This is something you got to be shouting at the top of your lungs. Let people know interest rates are low. You could either help them to refinance by facilitating that, getting them over to the lender. You're going to bring them value, or get them into a home. Have conversations with people that are renting and let them know the interest rates the way they are now. Talk about the different loan programs, or it's a good time for somebody to make that sale and upgrade to the home that they want. Take their current equity, put it on the new home, and secure a low interest rate. The way I tell people right now, it's like, well, should I sell? Well, yes. Like, what if the market goes down? Well, it doesn't matter, because if you take your equity, you have the equity position and that cushion on that current home. So if you transfer it to the next house, you're still going to have the equity position on the next home. But now you're going to have a bigger or better environment. Maybe you're closer to work or to family, or maybe you have the home the size that you want. So it's a great time to make moves right now. Next slide. The calendar. So this is something I put up every week. If you want to get my calendar, just text calendar to that phone number, and you will get an instant reply with my calendar where you can book a time with me for coaching, training, or agent attraction, whatever the case is. So upcoming events, we have the weekly market update. We have breath work at 10 a.m., super powerful. And at 11 o'clock, I actually have a KV Core Mastermind, but I'm actually doing something on listings. So if you're interested in learning about listing and finding off-market opportunities, join me on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. And Friday, I have an EXP introduction. This is going to go over, what the EXP opportunity is all about. Invite people to that event. If you're not inviting people to the event, you're missing out. I have at least 3 to 4 people that I invite every single week to show up to that. And we have an average of like 12 to 15 people, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a lot more. But I do it every week, every week, even if I have one person. If you are part of EXP and you're not sharing EXP, I'm telling you, you gotta get re-inspired about what you're doing, because you can make an impact in someone's life right now just by asking them to check out this company. All you're doing is saying, you know what, give me your opinion. Invite them to that event. What are you going to create this week? Get a goal. Listings, open escrows, closing agents, give me a number. And I want you to feel how awesome it's going to feel when you actually accomplish in that goal that you just created for yourself. Like, it's done. You just manifested it. How are you going to feel? Who I am is the possibility of being radiant and loving. Even though I say grounded and excited, I forgot to update this slide, but I'm radiant and loving. That's going to be the 2 words. I'm actually going to write them down right now. Radiant and loving, because that's going to be my possibility. And I created that from nothing, right? Your words create. So you got to create from the invisible, but really create a possibility for yourself where people that you speak to, communicate with, and talk to will experience that possibility. So it could be a possibility of being inspired, successful, grateful, energetic, loving. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but create it for yourself. Your focus. Create your day, write it all out, make sure you visualize it, you feel it, follow your plan, and allow that to dictate your day. Keep yourself in an empowering state. Have at least 30 conversations. Bring integrity to all your goals. Dream big, think big, do big. Do at least 2 social media posts. That way people know that you're in the business. Because right now, the way you're going to attract business is by calling people that you know and attracting people through social media, because the normal way that you would have done it to lead generate most likely is not going to be the way that you're going to do it now. You can pick up the phones and call people, but you're not going to be able to really necessarily go door knock or do the regular open houses. So get creative and use the systems that you got. Digital door knocking with KV Core is going to be essential. I did a training on KV Core last week and I recorded it. So if you didn't attend it, make sure you go to YouTube, my YouTube channel, and get the video. It's an hour training. It was powerful. And be empathetic with the people around you. Even though some people are doing really well, some people are not doing that well. So get into the world, learn about what they're doing, learn about what's going on with them, and see how you could be a benefit to them and make an impact in their life. Make sure you get your blood flow going. I've been exercising. I've been doing, I've been exercising, but I've been doing hikes. That's something that I've been doing, hikes and bike rides. So I just did 6 miles. Oh my God, it was like uphill the whole time. It was a pain, but I feel extraordinary. So get your body to move, to do something that you could feel inspired by yourself. Like when I finished that hike and I actually came back, and I'm like, oh my God, I actually did that. I'm inspired by that. So inspire yourself and then meditate. If you don't have 10 minutes to meditate for 20 minutes. This is really what I want you to get. The internal work, how you feel inside, is more important than what you're actually doing. It's more important. Train yourself to feel better, be better, and really harness those energies within yourself. And then your physical world will start to change. Or your activities that you do will be powerful. They'll be much more powerful. So meditate, sit for 10 minutes. And the next slide here is the end. Thank you for your time. Let's create an extraordinary week. I appreciate you. You're extraordinary. Go out there and make this the best week of your life, and tell all your loved ones you love them. And I will see you soon. Peace.